welcome to this extension of the Lad and Dad podcast. This doesn't look right. I can see your boobs. You're not the lad.
No, I'm the mum.
Why are you here?
Because the lad has decided that he didn't want to come out this evening. I think he's on the phone to his girlfriend. So you've got me instead.
Brilliant. We'll just wrap it up here then, shall we?
Oh, thanks.
Right, so we're here because at the last episode, Danny Marks was here, and my phone's gone blank, so you can't even read the notes that I've done for you. And he picked two matches, so we're going to introduce one of these matches, and I'll let you do it.
So the first match is KD versus Dalton Chase, and it is Body Slams to Cancer 2023. So just after Dalton had lost his mum and KD had been making his life a misery, this match ensued. Let's take a look.
As Jason Morgan's got me by the throat and he's got me up. Yeah?
I know how that feels. It's not
And I think my mate is coming out to save me. That's what happens. He cuts me off. He gives me the KD cut. He dresses up as Eljono. He comes out. I'm thinking, Eljono's coming to save me. After the new age of beating the crap out of me. Okay?
I get it.
And he cuts me off, takes the mask off.
This match is 6 years in the making. We started the academy together. We both rose to success in Fight Factory.
I can't get it out of my mind. What? You know what?
Yeah,
You want to know what?
I want to know what.
Yeah, you want to know what? Dalton Chase! He's coming up against KD, because I'm the guy that's going to accept your challenge, KD, because he's been eating away at me. He's been eating away at me, and I'm taking that heavyweight championship. And I'm getting focused, because if KD can act all suave and swish, yeah, because he thinks he's the king. But guess what? Dalton Chase is going to be the king come the end.
But the difference, Dalton, the difference is you peaked too soon. I'm the longest reigning Fight Factory world champion. And yet this is just the beginning. October 28th at Yarborough Centre. I'm just going to add you to the list of people that couldn't quite handle the pressure. See you then, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event, and it is for the FFW Heavyweight Championship.
Dalton Chase may be for one night only back.
Introducing first, the challenger.
His old music.
Representing the Bad Boys for Life, he is Dalton Chase!
Well, as you were saying, Glenn, this means so much to Dalton Chase.
There are some times in this business that you've got to peel back that curtain. You've got to look at the men behind the athletes.
I mean, you can't fail to be affected by his story. To have your baby boy born and then within hours your mother pass away on the same day, that's going to affect you. And my worry for Dalton tonight is that this is so emotional that he may not be able to focus on what he's there to do, which is win the title.
At the same token, he can hide it, but you know KD, you know Kieran is emotional as well.
But Kieran has the advantage of being a part of the New Day.
It is true, but like we were saying, sometimes you got to peel back the curtain. This is not just Dalton Chase versus KD. This is Kieran Loeve versus Jake Lee.
And I'm going to take that back. Kieran is part of the new age, not the new day.
I didn't even notice that, Stickman. Emotions running high again. We like to banter, we like to rag at each other, but today of all days, I'm gonna put this aside for this match, Stickman.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna put it aside. This is a hell of a main event that we're bringing to you.
And his opponent.
It's so personal. KD, of course, gonna be played in. I carry the crown. Carries it with respect. Tonight he carries it into the main event. An emotional main event. Every fan in this arena, everybody sat down, whether it's commentary, whether it's Simon production, whether it's the cameramen, everybody knows this is personal tonight for everybody.
And let's not forget that everything that Josh felt when he lost his mum, KD felt as well. This is equally personal.
What better way to have a main event on the 10th anniversary? What better two men to represent body slams for cancer? I apologise, boys. I apologise if I get emotional. But damn it.
What an entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you this time, all children stay in their seats for the main event.
Referee Danny Marks holding up that belt. Again, we've got the personals out of the way. This is now going to be Dalton Chase versus KD. The athletes will now compete in the main event.
Here we go, boys.
Both men know what it's like.
Who's going to make the first move?
They know what it's like. They know what this charity's.
Oh!
Oh, it's not going to start off friendly.
Well, there's two things you can do with emotion. You can bottle it up, or you can let it out. And KD there, letting it out, and
so is Dalton apparently.
Now is Dalton. Of course, Dalton Chase perhaps having the size and strength advantage here, but they may well be equally balanced when it comes to speed. KD perhaps having the edge with agility.
And we know how resilient both men are. That's got to be equals as well in my book.
Well, resilience is what they're both going to need, with the memories of their respected mothers also being a huge part of this match.
Yeah. You don't get more emotional in this main event. And again, I'm going to apologise if I'm stuttering. I'm going to apologise if I've got tears in my eyes. This is an emotional main event. Boys, you might have to carry me on this one.
Boys, this crowd has been white hot all night, but I feel like now they're sort of just intrigued by this main event?
Well, I think everybody knows the emotion of this match, and I'm just going to say it now as well. You know, there may be a chance that at some point tonight we all go quiet, and if that's the case, it's just because you can cut the tension in the air.
You can feel it. You can absolutely feel the atmosphere here with this match, how personal it is.
And like we were saying earlier, we just want to thank anybody and everybody that's donated, everybody that's turned up, the staff, the wrestlers, literally anybody that's had anything to do with this event. We just love you all, and thank you for helping raising money for the charities. And we hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you're going to enjoy this main event.
And here's to another 10 years, boys.
Dalton Chase didn't enjoy that chop, and he's not enjoying getting his head rammed into the apron there. It was the hardest part of the ring, and KD looking to take advantage of it and maybe put Dalton away early. I'm guessing neither of these men want this to go too long, because the longer it goes and the more your body wears down, the more susceptible you are to the emotion of the event. Baseball slide there from KD. And KD, despite the atmosphere, is still showing his characteristic cockiness.
Well, KD has got a little bit more experience with putting it under him. Of course, Dalton only lost his mum in April of this year.
I encourage anybody watching this to look at the YouTube channel and look at that Body Slams to Cancer 10-year anniversary video and the personal message from Dalton Chase.
We saw it at the start of the show.
Well, referee using discretion here.
Oh, that's just an eye poke on the outside.
Outside the ring for a while, and again, KD doing what he has to. I mean, if you're not going to cry, that will make you cry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not forgetting, boys, this is the main event. This is for the FFW Heavyweight Championship here. Let's go.
FFW Heavyweight title.
Crowd now coming to life and starting to perhaps try to cheer Dalton Chase on.
And you know, in a little bit of a rarity as well, we've got two men in a one-on-one match, both winners of the D-Mansell Rumble at one point.
Interesting statistic. And Dalton Chase, of course, the last man in the cage with Jack Maxwell very recently.
Yeah, Dalton is no stranger to big match feels. KD, of course, has more experience in that area, but Dalton's no stranger either. And Dalton,
what's he going for here? Top rope sunset flip?
Looks like it.
Oh, KD. The agility, the lightning quickness of KD. That's why he's the FFW Heavyweight Champion.
KD is going to have that agility advantage, as Stickman said earlier.
KD there just mocking the crowd, saying, I don't need you. I'm here, I've been doing this on my own for so long, I can do it on my own now. Dalton perhaps the one who maybe needs that energy from the crowd a little bit more.
Well, we know he feeds off it. He feeds off it more than anybody.
Just look at how quickly KD got up to his feet from that. I mean, he didn't even touch the mat. And now a cocky pin. We know Dalton not allowing that to be the way it ends.
Just to add to the point of feeding off energy, Dalton out to his old music tonight, and you know how many times did that music open the show, Stickman? How many times did Dalton get that crowd behind him?
Yeah,
immediately with that theme song behind him, using that tonight. He is one half of the bad boys, sure, but this is all about Dalton Chase, this main event.
KD now trying to suck that life out of Dalton Chase, and
I'm going to say that sorry, carry on.
I was going to choke some life out of him, but Dalton managing to get back to his feet and try to lose KD in that corner. But KD keeping that grip.
I've known KD for 7 years. This is the first time I've ever seen him in action.
Oh yeah, he missed King of the Cage. You didn't want to compete in it.
Wow, listen to Dalton Chase. He's really summoning that energy now and bringing every bit of emotion he has. And
cut off.
That was always going to come back and haunt him.
Shotgun drop kick into the corner. That's going to slow any man down, even Dalton Chase. The crowd now starting to wake up after an emotional start to the match.
Emotions and tensions high here, boys, for this big one, 10th anniversary Body Slams to Cancer main event, Dalton Chase and KD.
Monkey flip out the corner. Dalton Chase now stranded in the centre of the ring. KD perhaps looking for a big move from the top rope, but taking a second just to tell the crowd what he thought of them. And
probably looking for take aim here. If he hits this, is going to be over, lads.
Absolutely. And
he went for take aim.
Big shoulder charge. Another big shoulder charge. KD's down and Dalton now with the momentum.
Oh, he went for the chase down.
Yeah, didn't quite manage to hit it. And
not
KD reversing.
Another belly to back. Oh, Dalton, almost a blue thunder bomb there.
New champion, boys, new champ.
Unfortunately, it's going to take more than that to put KD away.
I don't think even the crowd thought that was going to be enough to put KD away, because they know that this man does not give up the grip on the championship that easily.
Man, one of the two most resilient men in this company are in that ring right now. It's going to take something big. It's going to take something special to end it. They're going to have to think outside, just like his partner did earlier. Dalton's going to have to think outside the box to win.
Well, both men are using that thinking time. You'll see that, often in a match like this, there'll be move after move after move, but both of them taking the time to think about what their next step's going to be.
You might have called that earlier, Steve, when you noticed Dalton's aggression, his emotion, might have gotten to him there.
Yeah.
He was flinging those right and left, and it's cost him.
But I think he's having second thoughts now, and that's why he's slowed down a little bit. KD, of course, always meticulous with his attention to detail, and he's not going to be one to rush in to too many things unless it's absolutely necessary.
Take aim again, maybe. Oh, he's got it! That might be all she wrote, gentlemen. And I think it's going to be. I'm going to get
KD retention.
1, 2.
Ring the bell.
Dalton Chase
Get his shoulder up.
He did get his shoulder up, yeah.
Shoulder up. Referee's
a 2 count.
Referee was obstructing my view.
KD wondering what he's got to do to put Dalton Chase away here.
Yeah, that move's usually the match ender for KD.
Without fired up chases, it's going to take a sledgehammer, boys, to put him down tonight.
Well, KD's going to be looking for the KD cutter now, I'd imagine. If he hits that, then you've got to think that's going to be the end of it for Dalton Chase.
I think that's what he might be thinking now, Stickman, looking at the positioning. Yep, here it comes.
Oh! What a counter into a belly-to-back suplex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dalton's big fist to the face.
Dalton's flagging.
Yeah.
Dalton showing that a little bit fatigued. Not usually something we see from Dalton.
Scoop slam. What's he going for here, boys?
He's asking for the crowd to give him the energy that he needs. Dalton Chase looking for the energy from this audience to bring home that title in memory of his mother.
Here they go.
Can he do it?
Listen to the crowd, Dalton.
In unison, chanting his name.
What is
dedication?
Oh my God!
Elbow drop about 3/4 of the way across the ring, boys.
He's never done that before.
This is a Macho Man Randy Savage, and it could be enough.
Oh!
KD kicking out at 2.
The distance Chase got on that.
I have never seen Dalton Chase utilise a flying elbow before.
Well,
it's new.
Pulling out all the stops in this match. He wants that title. He wants his mum to feel proud. He wants to leave here as the Fight Factory World Heavyweight Champion.
I'll say what you like about KD. Say what you like about Dalton. I think all their families are proud. They're main eventing this show, and they're putting on a fantastic match for the sold-out crowd. You can't fault them for that.
Dalton
both men
measuring.
Oh, jawbreaker. I don't think he got all of that.
Dalton's out.
Oh,
this is over, boys.
That's got to be it.
Well, that's going to be.
Oh, KD struggling to make the cover. A lot taken out of him. Can he get there?
When was the last time you saw anyone kick out of the cutter?
I don't think I ever have.
2.9999.
As they say, that's the closest you're going to get.
I told you before, the way Dalton Chase is moving in this match, the way he's hyped up, it's going to take more to put him down than usual, boys.
I don't think even this crowd can believe that he's kicked out of there. KD certainly can't. KD looking to the back, perhaps for a member of the New Age or Inspiration, I'm not quite sure.
That would really ruin this match if that was the case. Come on, let's win this cleanly, boys. One of you.
KD now urging Dalton Chase to get back to his feet, perhaps looking for one more cutter. If he hits a second cutter, this is over.
Looking for that Tiger feint kick. No. Chase down! Chase down!
That could be it! We could have a new champion!
Oh,
Chase can't roll to the cover, boys. He's out on his feet.
I don't know if this... Is he covered? I think.
No, he's not. If anything, KD's legs are on top of Dalton. 1, 2.
Oh! And I think this crowd thought that Dalton Chase had won it there.
2.999 recurring. Dear Lord, what a match, boys.
Both men have thrown their entire arsenals at the other, and the match is still going.
So what happens now, boys? They've both hit the finish.
Well,
what do they do next?
This is where the headspace comes into play. Who's got enough mental fortitude to finish this?
What we were saying earlier, they're going to have to think outside that box.
It's Dalton Chase, the first time he's been in this position, but KD no stranger to this. So the question is, has Dalton got something up his sleeve that KD's not faced before, and has KD got something up his sleeve that could put Dalton Chase away once and for all?
Both men just throwing them slugging hands.
When all else fails, just go for the strikes.
Or the buckle.
Or the buckle. Or whatever Dalton Chase has got planned here, going to the top again.
This is risky this late in the match. If this goes wrong...
That might be... Dalton's moving.
What?
I told you, boys, it's going to take more than normal to put him down.
Dalton Chase... KD cutter.
Rope. KD
That's
cutter.
got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
And that's it.
Here is your winner and still Fight Factory Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, KD.
Well, boys, I've been critical of KD in the past, but he did it all by himself.
He did.
In a show that he should have done it all by himself. Props to KD. I'm going to say that was a hell of a match. It was emotional. You know, I was struggling to talk, still am. Take it away, boys. Come on.
Well, I asked you, boys, I said, what does it take to put Dalton Chase down? You told me the KD cutter. I said it wasn't going to work, so what does he do? He goes to the top rope to deliver it.
Three cutters. So tough.
And a final one from the top rope.
You know what?
Even this reluctant crowd here are applauding KD because they know what an emotional battle that is, and KD Raps showing some respect here to Dalton Chase as well. Well, it's always emotional here at Body Slams to Cancer, and even KD now showing some respect.
Oh, I hope that's what it is.
To Dalton Chase.
KD got the armband. We said it, boys. We said it. This was Kieran and Jake. This was Kieran and Jake. And how that... Sorry, go take on.
Let's just listen to this crowd as they show their appreciation to Jake Lee, or Dalton Chase as he's known.
Here comes Jack.
JOC coming out to share the moment with his best mate.
I'm going to say this right now. Even in loss, his mother is proud.
Dutch as well.
What else there is to say? The families are proud. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try and get through this. We have been Stinkman, Pretty Boy Pete, Glenn Bird. Thank you all for joining us at Body Slams.
Peace.